Good day to you. I'm Dustin. That's Kaylin. And today, on the barrel, a big old mystery. Welcome to Mystery Monday, a special Mystery Monday, Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, thank you, Martin.
And much like Martin Luther King, I also have a dream, and it's for Kaylin to guess this bottle exactly. Because that's what we do on Mondays. We try to guess a bottle that the other person chooses, then we see if that guess is correct. And we all together witness the magic that unfolds.
Oh my God. People can speed this up, right? Like you can 1.5 times the video if they need to.
Yeah, they do have that option. Let's pour this bottle after you subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you. We're trying to get to 7 million in 2025. I think we can do it.
Oh my God.
If we do it together.
So hungry. Is there a side snack with this one today?
Technically, no.
Okay. Interested to understand what the technically means.
All right, back in the old cabinet you go. Ah.
Oh my God.
All right.
People can...
You can take your blindfold off. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you.
Oh, it's nice to be seen.
Yeah.
There they are. What a reasonable pour.
Right? Yep. I did pretty well.
It's hard to do it that way.
Thank you for saying that.
You're
That
welcome.
is very validating because in the past.
Well, I'm not in the business of giving out unwarranted
Well, what business are you in
affirmations.
then?
Oh, it smells like a barbecue. Like a smoky brisket. Oh, it smells like the smoked Cheez-Its that your brother makes.
Oh, okay.
And the smoked mac and cheese.
Just a lot of smoked cheese going on.
It's
right
getting
now.
just more and more barbecue smoky as I smell it. It's fascinating and definitely cheesier the more I smell it, which is why I'm guessing I'm getting like the smoked Cheez-It smoked mac and cheese, like just at least a hint of meats as well, like smoked meats, like and barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And probably like some burnt sugar along with that as a part of the smoking process.
The smoke didn't hit me like quite as much as
Really?
you're
It was like
describing
immediate smoky barbecue. Now your brain is tainted by what this is because you know what it is.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
true. You wanna try to drink it?
But I think I'm gonna.
See what
I
happens?
think I'm gonna do it. Oh, that was so delicate. Oh. Way less cheesy barbecue on the taste. It's still there and it's subtle. The smoke also it's way more subtle and toned down compared to the nose for me. Tastes single malty.
Okay.
I thought I smelled just the slightest amount of peat on the nose, but it wasn't, I wouldn't call it a peat monster. But maybe just a subtle hint of that. And I also just sort of smelled the single malt nature and it's coming through on the palate now. It's got kind of like a dusty, sawdusty aftertaste for sure.
So that is what I was getting on the nose
Really?
pretty much right away.
God.
Like a dusty.
I mean, I do get it now a little bit.
Floral, almost honey.
But the barbecue and like smoked Cheez-Its are so heavy for me that they like overpower anything else.
Huh.
If I search for it now because I know it's there on the palate, I feel like I can smell it, but it wouldn't have been the first thing I smelt. Smelt. I'm not sure. I think smelt is like a kind of roe, kind of like a kind of fish.
No smelting. There's always signs that say no smelting.
Oh.
up, I know on the North Shore, Lake Superior,
Oh.
there's signs up there that sometimes say no smelting in certain areas.
What does it mean?
I have no idea, but I laugh every time.
Okay.
I'm not gonna smelt, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
But I will dealt.
Yeah, super dusty, little bitter, super dusty on the taste. It's interesting. The nose set me up for something a little more like palatable to me. It reminded me a lot of Ardbeg Bazarbecue. That's just me. I know you didn't get that much barbecue on the smell.
Huh.
But that's where I started, and now the taste is way tamer and way dustier and sort of like old, not church basement because it's not like musty.
Yeah.
Or at least not super musty. It's more dusty. You like it? Did you like the rhyme? Yeah, you're dusty. Aww. So, and I don't think it's American. God, I could be very wrong. I feel like this is a single malt scotch. I don't think it's heavily peated. I'm not sure. I was just trying to think about like finishes. Like, It's definitely got kind of a wild first note of taste and wild scent to me. It doesn't scream like sherry or anything like that. So I don't know.
All right.
I feel like I'm going with single malt scotch, and as far as like the brand, like the distillery, I don't know. I feel like I'm going Glenmorangie again.
Classic.
It's like a little smokier than I've had from them, I feel like, but maybe. I think
Single malt
I think I'm
scotch?
going for it because I think I want to figure out what it is, and
You want to guess the percentage of alcohol by volume?
oh, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, sorry.
I'm all out, so
Oh, okay. Never mind.
maybe like 43.
Okay.
That seems low, and maybe it's a little higher than that, but it's not very hot.
I don't know. Play the bongos.
Okay.
Let's see what it is. Let's see what you got. What it is.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
No.
Holy crap, I'm so wrong on all of the things. Johnny Smoking Gun, Hachi Nana, Badlands Whiskey, 2 James Spirits. 43.5% alcohol. Okay, so one thing essentially correct.
Yeah.
Right here, it says right here, complement the umami of rich pork and fish broths. That makes it lean a little more Japanese. Fish broths of Japanese cuisine. I would say it's a little more smoky, but I get it now that I'm reading it. Okay, so what is this?
What does it say?
Uh,
I actually don't know. I was trying to read it
An
before.
American whiskey crafted specifically to complement the umami of rich pork and fish broths of Japanese cuisine. This delicate smoky blend of corn and rye will surely not disappoint. Enjoy. So not.
Okay. I was gonna say corn whiskey, like right off the bat. That's what it primarily.
Hardy as a buck, strong as steel. 2 James is located in Corktown, Detroit, and is the first licensed distillery in Detroit since Prohibition. 2 James uses locally sourced ingredients with the sole aim of revitalizing the community and reinforcing the craft product movement. I am an idiot.
Well, hang on a second now, milady. That's not even close to true in this application.
Oh, look at the sediment in there.
Oh God, yeah.
That's wild.
What is?
I think it's the smoky, cheesy meat bits.
Yeah, that must be.
Or the dust. I will say, like, I feel like I should have said this before we unveiled it, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I would definitely try it again and sip it again. And I would definitely, like, I think as a blind especially, it's a really unique one.
Yeah.
And I do feel a little stupid that I thought it was a single malt scotch. But
I mean,
you know what?
You
Sometimes you just aren't on your A game. Not usually me, but...
well, but that's today for you. So, and that's okay. It happens to all of us, except for some of us. Yeah. I am a little bit disappointed because I haven't had this for
A little while.
like
Since
a
you
year
drank the
probably.
neck.
But I've had this a couple of times before, and I remember this being like way more wild tasting. Weird
Well, hold
tasting.
on. The smell was really wild, and I thought the taste was pretty wild.
I thought the palate was like a little bit too thin for me. Like there wasn't a ton, there wasn't as much as I remember. Like I remember it being like really herbal and weird, like green tea-esque and smoky a little bit. Like it was really odd. but it didn't like hit me in the face in the same way. And maybe that's because I've since had a number of like whiskeys now.
Really
like
weird
interesting,
ones,
weird ones that
especially.
like this doesn't excite me as much as it once did.
You
but
mean the last bottle we did that was a 70%?
yeah.
Did that just ruin both of our palates? Maybe. It
Yeah.
might have.
Yeah,
But
we're
you know what?
still
That's
recovering.
what we're doing in the name of research and science for all of you.
Yeah. You are welcome.
What is
Yeah.
the retail for something like this? And is this like something that you can find quite a bit of places?
I'll put it up here, but I think this was right around 60,
Okay.
I want to say. I bought this at the same time that I bought the 2 James 2 peated something. Penny. I did a video on that early on in the channel, all the way back on the peated one.
Before my arrival?
Before
Wow.
before your arrival. Yeah.
Pre-Kaylin's. What is that? What are we calling that? That's BK. Before Kaylin.
Burger King.
Oh my god. Stop it. You know I'm hungry.
Just a little quarter pounder with cheese.
Anyway, I thought it was pretty good. Thanks for watching me fail.
You're welcome.
And can't wait to do it again next time. Or maybe Dustin will fail. Who can know?
It's not gonna happen. Tune in next time when we meet the ghost that Kaylin is waving to.
I'm not. Benny's right there. She's so sweet. You're so sweet. It's okay.
I don't see anybody.